Looking back at the paper, it has been concluded that the purpose of the study has been clearly mentioned, where the author stated that the purpose of the paper is to monitor the electricity grid system process, disclose the system and the dangerous level, monitor the current line, and reduce conventional system expenses. The idea of this project is original, as they have created a product that can be used to monitor electricity grid using an electrical microcontroller which can be monitored wirelessly. As this paper is about the working, designing, and cost analysis of the project, it has been proved that the idea is original. In relation to the project's history, although some aspects of the project has been clearly explained in the paper, there is not enough information for readers to understand the project. It appears that the paper does not explain why this device is necessary and essential for them to create, and instead it only concentrates on the main designing system and cost analysis.
Hi, I'm Mariam, and I will proceed to talk about the section of the paper where they explain the design and the process of their prototype that they had built in order to demonstrate the use of IoT. In this case, the researchers tries to connect a Wi-Fi module on a DIY circuit which is supposed to represent the smart grid and then observe its activity and functionality. First and foremost, one of the important criteria in designing a procedure in research is to first identify the factors as well as the variables that are needed to be taken account for. But the researchers in this article does not seem to highlight this, which makes this paper very lacking in terms of direction of its procedures. Because of this, there are many unanswered questions that may arise from the readers such as myself. For instance, how much voltage is needed to supply to the prototype? What variables are needed to reduce the heat generated from the circuit? What calculations are needed while designing the circuit beforehand? And so on. But not only that, but the lack of explanation on the step-by-step procedures on how they built the prototype itself is also not described in the paper. But then again, in my subjective opinion, the purpose of this paper was not to design a smart grid in the first place, but to observe how implementing IoT into it would enhance its efficiency compared to without it. Although this may seem as a biased opinion, but because most readers are most probably people from the engineering field, providing a detailed explanation on the design of their prototype could be very informative.
Hello, I'm Marsha, and I will be commenting on the results section of the article we reviewed. In the article, the authors assert that their smart power grid project has achieved success, holding the potential to enhance the functionality and efficiency of power grids in the market. They express confidence in attaining the expected results from their testing and highlight the benefits of integrating the Internet of Things, or IoT, into power grids, which could lead to the improved monitoring capabilities and as well as grid functionality. However, while the project shows promise in revolutionizing smart power grid systems, the absence of concrete evidence in the article leaves room for further validation. To solidify their claims, it is crucial for the authors to present data and statistics derived from comprehensive testing and analysis. Such evidence would not only establish the project's success, but also shed light on areas that might benefit from further refinement. In conclusion, the Smart Power Grid project has the potential to bring about positive changes in power grid technology, but the lack of substantiating data in the article calls for more rigorous testing. By providing comprehensive evidence, the authors can fortify their claims and pave the way for future advancements in the field, ultimately leading to more efficient and sustainable power grids.
Hi there, my name is Roida, and I'll be talking about the discussion part of the report based on several questions. So the first question would be, has the overall research questions been answered? So based in my opinion on the information provided in the critique, it is not explicitly stated what the overall research question of the article is. Therefore, it is difficult to determine whether the research question has been adequately addressed. So the second question is it clear how the research fits into the context of its field? So the critique addresses the research context, emphasizing IoT's role in resolving electricity grid issues. It highlights the goal of creating an intelligent energy grid system with IoT communication and control. However, further clarity on the specific context in the broader field of smart grid technology and IoT integration is needed. The third question is, does the work make an important contribution to the field? So the critic mentions IoT's benefits and challenges in the smart power grid and its potential contributions to energy management. However, a more thorough analysis of its impact and contribution to the existing knowledge is needed.
Are the major conclusions drawn from the findings justified? Yes, it is because the purpose of the findings is to understand more about IoT based on power grid. Thus, the conclusions drawn are mostly on how the findings can positively impact to the IoT field. So, what I want to add in this conclusion is I hope that many companies will give more attention to the IoT field as it has the potential to contribute significantly to both the state and the world. Although I say differently is I wish that in addition to the involvement in this field, the government will also provide encouragement to students who are interested in this area so that they can learn more about it. So how important is this work? So overall, IoT is a transformative technology that has a profound impact on power grid work. Its implementation allows for more efficient, reliable, and sustainable energy distribution, leading to numerous benefits for utilities, consumers, and the environment. However, it is important to recognize that the landscape of technology is constantly evolving, so it's recommended to consult up to date sources for the last developments and trends in IoT and its impact on power grids.